It's called Men Bracket Fight, and it's just a bunch of stock photos of men. I feel like we should judge them based on their looks and say who would win in a fight to the death. And in my opinion, looking at this first one, I think the guy on the right is a total loser. This guy just pisses me off. He seems like kind of an asshole, kind of a Poindexter, kind of like, yeah, he's got like an ego to him. I don't trust his ego. It's a fake smile. That's not a nice guy. Left looks like he has a cold heart. That man has strangled before. I don't know if it was an animal. I don't know if it was a pillow. I don't know if it was a person. It could have been anything, but he strangled something. He also has a debuff, to be fair, because if he takes off his glasses, his eyesight is impaired. I also think the guy on the right may have a berserk mode. He does seem like the kind of guy who could get very angry and kind of lash out in a frenzy. I think the left guy would have some intimidation factor to him, and even though he's rocking a cardigan, a beige cardigan like an old man, I think that he would defeat the guy on the right, because the guy on the right I don't think has ever been in a fight. Guy on the left is just way more ripped. I mean, this is pretty easy. I hate to root for him because I feel like I'd rather hang out with the guy on the right just by looks. Although, guy on the right seems a little too smug. Now that I'm looking at him, a little too smug. He'd probably be really way too confident. He'd probably get his ass completely beat, just completely clapped. Guy on the right would be like instigating, like, yeah, you want to fight? You want to fight? Left guy would just fucking punch him right in the face, and the guy on the right would fall over. Okay, guy on the right is freaking me the fuck out. Guy on the left sells real estate. Guy on the left is like, yeah, so this house has like 3 bathrooms. You're gonna love it. Guy on the right is like, die. I will strangle you when you're sleeping. Guy on the right for me, I can't see his body, but he has more of a vindictive personality. Oh my God. I don't even know. I don't think this guy knows what it's like to be a human being. That looks like an alien. Is he like pretending to, like, what emotion is he trying to convey here? Why is he holding the money and thumbsing up? He looks so confused. I feel like if you put these guys in a fight, guy on the right just wouldn't know what to do. He'd start like looking at the ground and he'd be like, where am I? He's got money, but look, money isn't everything, man. I pick left. Guy on the left looks like a serial killer. This is like Hannibal Lecter. That's very creepy. I'm gonna have to pick him. Okay. Old guy with a French baguette and some wine. What the fuck? That's such a weird image. I hate to say it, but he's old as fuck. I mean, I feel like we need to come up with some scenario in which this guy can't lose. It's literally just an old guy. Okay, he's not too old. He's not like decrepit yet. He's got some style. He's got some pizzazz. Don't underestimate old man strength. Guy on the left is a poser. Guy on the left would start trying to push. He'd be like, oh, I'll just push the old guy over. I'll push him over. Guy on the right, he'd be like, dude, I'm old, I'm wise. Picks up the wine glass, smash on his head. White guy falls over on the left, and then right guy takes the wine bottle, smash. Takes the baguette, smash. Takes the beret, smash. I pick old guy just because I want him to win. Okay, I mean, this seems a little unfair. That is a buff guy with a baseball bat. The guy on the left is a helpless man. This dude's just, he's smiling, he's thumbsing up, and you're gonna face off against Mark Rober with a baseball bat? I think I'm gonna pick Mark Rober with the baseball bat. That dude has a fucking, it's baseball bat versus just dude with thumbs up. It's not fair. His mustache contains his power. This dude looks like Mark Rober. It's very creepy. He has a baseball bat. I mean, you have to vote for him, right? Ripped arms guy. For sure. Creepy, just absolutely disgusting man. I really want to vote Baguette. I feel like Baguette guy has the willpower. But the dude on the left is literally like a serial killer. That dude, when a patient dies in the hospital, he's like, okay guys, leave the room, I'll handle this. And then he just starts stabbing it. But Baguette guy has the arsenal. You're right. The French guy's packing. I have to pick him. And yeah, I'm sorry, but Mark Rober with the baseball bat, I think wins this one. This is tough. I think these guys are evenly matched, actually. Left guy is just all around, just seems like a really good guy. You wouldn't want to fight him. Nobody wants to see him fight. Guy on the right has a trick up his sleeve. Left guy's too nice to win. That's true. Guy on the right has something. I don't know what, maybe he has a machete in his back pocket. Something is just off about him. And they have the same color shirt, so that would be an epic duel. That would be a Naruto versus Sasuke moment. I think I have to go for the creepier guy. And unfortunately, I do think Mark Rober with the baseball bat is finally gonna knock out Baguette Man. Baguette Man had a good run. He had, you know, he's out of wine. He's out of wine bottles to smash. He is. He holds a lot of power, but I just don't think he can beat Mark Rober with the baseball bat. He just can't. He's getting bashed. Poor old man. Yeah, poor guy. I'm sorry, but rest in peace. We can hold a memorial for him later. And yeah, I think Mark Rober with the baseball bat wins the left side. Okay, new people. Tom Brady as a plumber. versus very, very creepy, scrawny white man. The guy on the right might be the weakest link in this entire list. I think he would lose the fight against anyone. Plumber guy is fucking, he's yoked. That dude beats the shit out of toilets. He's definitely gonna be able to beat the shit out of you. It's the nostalgia critic versus the Indian guy again, who this time is not doing a thumbs up, but laughing off in the distance. Yeah, nostalgia critic has some power to him, for sure. I do think he kind of looks like he would lose most battles, though. I think he would definitely, he has an enraged. He probably has a mode where, like, by default, he's like a 1 out of 10 in strength. But I think you piss him off, like, you know, and he's like, actually, Super Mario Party released in 1999 on the N64. And then he starts punching. Guy on the right is just, he looks humbled. He knows the way of life. He's like a little more intelligent than the guy on the left, and I think that would, his smarts would win him the game. Nurse, just a nurse, like a versus, what the hell is that on the right? He has straps around, like tape around his arm. He's wearing the weirdest coat I've ever seen. I can't even decipher it. This is like hieroglyphics to me. And then he has like a fake square mohawk. It's like a cubed mohawk. That guy is insane. This guy would easily win. I don't know how he would do it. He'd probably start eating the other guy. Okay, really? Guy on the left is fucking yoked. The guy on the right is like, would die to the guy on the left's pinky finger. Okay, oh my God, no. No. It's Dark Mark Rober. Oh my God. It's another guy with a baseball bat. Duel of the Fates. What the fuck? Okay, this is like extreme capitalist businessman who's probably a lawyer. Boring versus shirtless old man. What is wrong with him? I don't. This is such a weird image. I want him to win. I want him to win. I'm rooting for him, but I don't think he could do it. I don't think he could do it. I think he's gonna save his power for a better fight. I think the guy on the right has the ability to do it, but he's not ready yet. He's saving all that power for the perfect moment, and this is just not the right moment. So we have to vote for exaggerated lawyer. All right, Weird Al's son versus guy in shorts. Guy on the left looks like a cannibal. Guy on the right looks like, I don't know, like an ex guitar player in some band. I think left guy takes him. This guy's kind of just like a little, he's like an aged hipster. This guy looks a little creepier. Okay, Plumber wins to me. Unfortunately, Smiling Man doesn't have a minute to kill. This guy's just fucking yoked. Like, I hate this, he's just yoked. Dark Mark Rober and Cannibal. Okay. This one's tough. I think these guys would have a fair fight. I mean, this guy has a wrench, right? But this guy is so strong. Like, his arms are just, they're beautiful. I think I have to vote for beautiful arms. Dark Mark Rober versus Cannibal. The baseball bat just hits him. Like, this is like you in Call of Duty Zombies. Like, he's just gonna bash it. And I think he wins against this guy. He has a baseball bat. And now, for Duel of the Fates. The duel of a lifetime. Who would win? Mark Rober versus Dark Mark Rober. Mark Rober, it's like you want to root for him, right? Like, he's making so many epic science videos, teaching the kids how to jump inside a big pool of jello. Dark Mark Rober looks like he's like a main character in like an anime recreation for Netflix. He's literally like a Netflix adaptation of an anime. That's a lot of power that this man holds. Dark Rober would cheat. I think he would do something a little shady, yeah. I think he'd go for the legs, or he would go for the dick. He'd go for like an underhand baseball bat swipe to the dick. I am petting my cat right now. Did you hear her? Could you hear that? Dude, yeah, you can hear it. Did you hear that, chat? Kiwi meow. I think Dark Rober won. Okay. Look, I hate to do this to you, Mark. I love your science videos, you know, but the chat has decided. You are the loser. Can you beat Dark Rober in a fight? No, me? No, definitely. I don't think anybody can beat Dark Rober in a fight. I don't think there's anyone in chat powerful enough. That is the strongest man on Earth. This is like DaBaby. How is this like DaBaby? You can't just say things are like DaBaby.